Welcome back aboard Blurred Force One with your boys Mo and Lottie. And today we are reviewing Gen V Season 1, Episode 7. It's entitled Sick, and it's coming to you from Amazon Prime Video. So, what did we think about it, and should you be watching? And before we get into the review, get down there, hit like on this video. Lottie, we're at the next to last episode of the season, and you know some shit is going down. It is going down so hard. We know about, of course, Cate being the the traitor and everything like that, and now we've got in this episode Victoria Neuman, or a head explode girl, from who she's the AOC stand-in in this show, the liberal stand-in, and she's gonna be at God U to talk about she's running for vice president, I guess, and she runs the superhero bureau, whatever that looks after superheroes, and at the same time, Shetty is trying to get her whole soup play going, and fully weaponized. She calls in a favor, trying to get a little more support for that, and of course, Sam is hiding out with Emma. You're getting a little taste of the college life. So, man, a lot of stuff happened. We're not going to spoil what happened at the end of the episode, but we will talk about that in the spoilers. But Lottie, well, how do you feel about this ridiculously monumental episode?
Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
MAGA, my nigga.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. This is, we don't have to. This is not a spoiler. Clearly, if you're watching The Boys and you don't get who they're talking about in real life, you are clueless. Like that. I mean, what's it? I already don't like this motherfucker anyway. Rufus. I already don't like the exploded dick Rufus, psychic boy. I don't like his ass anyway. This bitch got a fucking MAGA hat on. I was like, bitch, and you sitting up here trying to radicalize Sam, who don't know no better. I hope she explodes your dick again. But that SUPE Live Matter bullshit. Just it's. I was like, oh, some people were like, oh, it's like BLM. It's not BLM. It's literally blue. This is Blue Lives Matter. That's what the SUPE Live Matter is, because. And these motherfuckers are sitting up there like, we're soups, we can do whatever we want. These bitches think they are like the master race. So, no, yeah. Fuck those guys. Anyway, Lottie, what did you think about the episode?
Oh, I love this episode. This is like I told you that the show is slowly becoming The Boys. This is legitimately 100% The Boys from another perspective. Like, I felt every bit of The Boys. I'm shocked that one of the characters ended up dying that quickly. Like, yeah. I'm like, it kind of shocked me. Like, I was like, wow, they really killed that person off. It was like I said, I really enjoyed this episode. It was just like it felt like I was watching season 3 of The Boys, because we know it is after. We know now, canonically, this show is after season 3, because they talk about Homelander zapping old dude and killing him, which is kind of like, it is crazy that there are soups that literally think what Homelander did is okay. Like, it's legitimately crazy that, like, it's so crazy that even Homelander himself felt like, oh shit, when he did it. Like, that there are people that are like, I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
like
because they're attacking people that they don't like. It's fine. He's Trump. Like this, spoiler alert, if y'all been watching The Boys and you haven't made that connection, he's Trump killing someone and everyone being fine with it. And I hate this is it. You know what's strange about this show? When you hear right-wing people, they're always talking about universities as if they're, communist havens full of just like anti-American, anti-conservative, just all of that stuff. And God U is the opposite. God U, if it were a university in our world, it would be like Prager U or some shit like that. Just like, because you saw all of the the students who are just like boo, Victoria Neuman and everything like that, and SUPE Lives Matter and whatever. They are literally just like the they are the nascent January 6th insurrectionists. Essentially, they're mad because they were told you're a SUPE, so you're special, you got powers, you're special, you get to do whatever you want, and Victoria Neuman represents reining that bullshit in. And remember how we were talking about, like, this is, nobody in the show really is a bad person yet. That they're flawed, they've done some things, but they're not bad yet. They in their minds they want to be heroes. What we haven't seen is that the rest of the student body are exactly the people who are going to be the seven in the future. There's a bunch of them just like, whatever, I'm just trying to make a buck off of my powers, but some of them really feel like they're not human. They literally said it, we're not humans, and like they should be able to do whatever they want. So it's a direct political parallel to rights for me and restrictions for thee, that sort of shit. And they don't know Victoria Newman's SUPE that's actually horrible, but they don't like what she represents. And then to further play it up, of course, they got the Vought News dude, who's basically if Tucker Carlson were even more of a piece of crap. So you got all of that stuff going on, and we haven't even talked about Shetty and her fucking trying to release the bubonic plague for superheroes. I mean, it was gross.
Oh yeah,
that shit was fucking gross.
Yeah, and it's crazy that she's it's crazy that she's fucked up. She hates superheroes. She hates all. Yeah, but every SUPE, there are good. Like, here's the thing that I can't get with her when she says that every SUPE is bad. Starlight has literally harmed no one. There are good SUPEs out here. You know what I mean? There are SUPEs that are actually good people. And for her just to say all of you are just pieces of shit, she's just as bad as Homelander. She's just as bad.
Well, she's just as bad as Billy Butcher. But I'm gonna tell you what.
No. That's disrespectful to Billy, because Billy will not kill every single SUPE. He would not.
If he could, if that was the only way to get rid of the.
Oh, if it was like an ultimatum, like if it was like a what is that shit called? Infamous. If it was like Infamous, where the only way to save the world is or some crazy shit like that, he would do it. But honestly, I think if Butcher saw that virus, he will not. He might inject it into somebody.
But he wouldn't spread it around. Well, I mean, because obviously he works with some SUPE. Well, can I say, I understand. Like, I'm not in agreement with Shetty, but I think it was right for her to develop this virus as a failsafe. It is we have more information than the people in the world of the boys. But even if we lived in the world of the boys and we didn't have the information, everybody there should be pausing and thinking, like, this is bad. This is really, really fucking bad. This is like give the police all of the power and no checks whatsoever. The only checks are themselves. And so she's like, it was pretty evil to want to kill every SUPE. But I empathize, because it seems like, yes, there are some good ones, but most of them are regular people, and most regular people with a shit ton of power are awful. And so the best thing would have, maybe that virus should have just deactivated, the compound V. But wanting to have some kind of final solution for not if, but when enough powerful superheroes decide that they want a kingdom, or they want to rule the world for real, and have that in your back pocket. That makes sense to me. I don't understand why the fuck they didn't start that way. You're gonna make superheroes, but not a way to control them. Okay, so it makes sense, I guess. Um, but it was pretty gross. So just
Hmm.
it's just bubonic plague, almost literally.
Yeah.
Um, there was that bit with polarity. Can I tell you? Didn't give a fuck about that at all. Didn't care about it at all. Polarity is the most. He's the most disappointing character in this show, in my opinion. Like, I get what purpose he serves is. Like, he's the go. He go along to get along. He does evil shit. You know, he's been a part of evil shit in order to keep
That's
himself afloat and
that's
stuff.
polarity is who again?
That's Andre's dad,
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
former
yeah, yeah.
member of the
Yeah,
Seven.
yeah. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, okay, we can move on
Yeah, I was
now.
like, I don't give a damn about this guy. Fuck that guy. Like, for real. Why they keep making the black male superheroes be like whatever to me? Like, fuck A Train and fuck Polarity is basically how I'm feeling. The only I like Andre, but you know, because Andre seems to have some sort of moral compass.
Yeah.
That if it and look, we're getting to spoilers now. So, you know, Cate, you know, she basically confronts Shetty, and Shetty's like, "I love you, and I don't want to kill you. I just want to kill all the other ones, right? She's a special case, right?" And she ends up controlling her, making her tell the truth, and then kill herself in front of everybody. And then
Jesus Christ.
prevents Marie from stopping her from bleeding out.
Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Like, honestly, man, there's something about a slit throat that just makes me just every part of my body is just convulsing. And then I'm just like, let her save her.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was pretty big deal. Cate is she's literally Jean Grey, like telepathically, except she pays kind of a big price for what she does. But I still thought, oh man, that was a pretty cool little scene. I don't necessarily feel bad for Shetty. The thing is, I get it. Like, she's trying to avenge her daughter and husband by just like she recognizes in that moment, like, oh, this is the problem here is soups in general having any kind of power like this is just bad, and so that's her rationalization. I get it. I get it. But it was what a stupid idea. But I'm becoming more certain that they're going to be supervillains. It feels right. It feels like they're going to go on the run and they're going to be supervillains.
Yeah.
The other thing
And
is,
then
Marie talked to, you know, she talked to what's her name?
head blow up lady.
Well, yeah, she talked to Victoria Neuman backstage and found out, and I think this has been a bit of a theme in the boys, is the recycling of powers, right? So apparently, Compound B can only churn out so many powers, and so the reason why she and Victoria Neuman have the exact same power, which means that she can blow up heads too, which I guess we kind of could have guessed because she blew up a little head previously. So why wouldn't she blow up like a regular head? But it was cool to see, like, you know, they're two bloodbenders and what that necessarily could mean for, you know, what she can do with her powers. And Victoria Neuman, she can be trusted, but can she? Because it's pretty clear that she's taken a personal interest in Marie.
I just like how there's a neg to her now.
Well, I mean,
You know what I mean?
what do you mean?
He can neg her like Marie can.
Well, she can't kill Marie. And she could.
No, I know she can't kill her, but she can prevent. Like, while she's around, she can prevent her from killing other people.
Yeah, and
like that's why I said she is a neg to.
Well, this also
her.
makes me wonder something else too. Is Marie, is she more powerful than her? I wonder.
I think she can be.
Well, that because I think Victoria Neuman is I don't think she believes that she can kill Homelander. Like,
oh yeah,
I think she's afraid to try because if she's wrong, she's dead. And so I think, Marie could be more powerful. What an episode. I mean, there's a lot to dig into. Like I said, there's a lot of parallels between our world and their world, and who's making the right decisions. And they're clearly, our heroes are being backed into a corner about from which they're being backed into a corner, and they're not going to be able to run or whatever. And especially with Shetty being dead, especially with Dr. Cardosa his head being exploded. No one knows that Neuman has that power, but they know Marie has the power. So it looks to me like they are really going to be under the gun in the next episode. I don't know. What do you think, Lottie?
I just know when I saw him go and give that thing to Newman, I was like, oh, he's dead.
Oh yeah, super dead.
GG. I was like, GG. He's like, I'm like, bro, your best shot was to just run. Like, I'm just like, unfortunately, he doesn't know what's going on.
Nah,
But his best shot.
Like most people in the world of the boys, being completely clueless gets you killed.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, he's.
But
dead.
I mean, he was a shitty person too. Let's call it what it is. I wasn't crying for him. I was just like,
yeah.
Sucks for you, dog. But you did kind of like, and that's the weird thing. I was like, I felt bad for those kids who were being experimented on. I really did. That's not cool.
Yeah.
And yet I was like, this is probably a good thing that they have this thing though. But now they don't, because obviously Neuman has it. So that's that. Once again, Homelander gets a get out of jail free card. God damn it! This shit's great.
Man.
How are y'all gonna fix this? Anyway, I think that's all of our thoughts on this episode. What did you guys think about it? What did you think about what we had to say? Get down to the comment section, leave your thoughts there, and of course, you can always hit us up, supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter. While you're down there, do us a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. All that good stuff helps to grow this channel so that more people can see it and see videos just like this. All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Come back next week. We're going to review the season 1 finale of Gen V. Until then, I've been Mo, your commentator extraordinaire on all things pop culture, joined by the anime expert, video game designer, and lover of all things superhero, my good friend Lottie. We'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.
Peace.